Hello YouTube, it's your boy Vintage Sterling Finds back for another exciting video. So today's video we're going to have a little bit different. We're going to talk about the pros and cons of eBay and Etsy. I'm going to talk about both, why they're the same, similarities, differences, pros, cons of each platform. Then at the end, I'm going to tell you which one I like more for new resellers. If you liked the video, please like, comment, subscribe. I want to do more videos about buying, selling, more discussing platforms, pros and cons. If you have anything you want to know about Etsy, eBay, buying, selling, put it in the comments. I love the suggestions. I've had 4 or 5 people ask me to make this video, so today we're going to do it. Also, my eBay and Etsy will be linked in the description. So if you want to check out what I do, in the description. So, let's talk about first thing is fees. Etsy, they charge a selling fee plus a processing fee. It's between 9.5% and 10%. That's lower than eBay. eBay's fees, not including promoted listings or Etsy, you can promote listings or to sell on eBay. Generally, for what I do, watches is generally 13.25%. So Etsy is cheaper. The downside though is Etsy charges 20 cents US for 4 months to list something. eBay gives you 250 free listings a month, which I love. Because when you're like me, you have over 600 Etsy items. You think about it, each item at 20 cents, 600 is $120. Then divide by 4 months, you'd be about $30 US per month just in Etsy fees, just to keep the items. Um, so that's good. Now keep in mind, a lot of people complain about the high fees. I personally think they're fair because if I'm to go open a storefront, it's thousands of dollars a month, if not $10,000 a month. I have to insure it, staff it, utilities. So I don't mind paying the fees. And I sell 24/7. I'm not open, I'm not closed, I have to sit in a store. They're worth it, in my opinion. Um, so yeah, Etsy a little bit cheaper. Um, but I will say, I do look at my views quite a bit. On Etsy, a lot of my items per month are getting 6, 8 views in the month. On eBay, I'm listing items and the first day they're getting like 10, 15, 20 views. It's not uncommon for me to list an item. Within a month, I get 40, 50, 60, 100 views. So I am getting more views on eBay. And also the sell-through rate. Last month on Etsy, I have over 600 items listed. I sold about 25. So that would be a sell-through rate of like 4.5% roughly. I don't have a calculator, I'm just doing it face to face. On eBay, I think the start of the month I had about 200 items. I sold, I think 18. That would be a sell-through rate of 9%. So, and that's, I've opened it for a while. I'm continuously seeing a double sell-through rate on eBay versus Etsy, which is good. Um, Also, I want to talk about listing. Um, Etsy, there's a lot of stuff that has to be added. You have to add your when was the item made, the decade, who made it. Um, then you have to add tags, which I think the tags are a little bit stupid. So you guys know me, I sell a lot of watches. And it's like, oh, this is a Timex. This is a, I don't know, 32 millimeter. Ladies, men's, Indiglo, vintage. If you press it, the light comes on, like leather strap. I think that's a little bit repetitive on Etsy, not really necessary. On eBay and on Etsy too, you have to put in this is a unisex watch. eBay does that automatically. And I've noticed I timed a couple things and I'm continually about half the time listing on eBay than Etsy. So, Etsy takes me 6 minutes, eBay takes me 3. The only thing though I do like about Etsy is you can save shipping profiles, which makes it very easy that, oh, this is free shipping. This is $10 shipping. I like that because eBay you have to put, okay, this is a 17 by 11 by 8, 200 gram box. I will ship to within Canada. I'll ship international Canada Post track packet. I will ship USA, USPS. So that's the one thing. I wish I could save shipping profiles on eBay. That would be a big, big, big benefit. So let's also talk about customers. I never realized this. On Etsy, I hear from customers tons. Hey, when can you ship the watch? Hey, I got the watch, it's good. Can I ask you a question? Hey, where are you located? Oh, can I ask this question about this watch? I get a couple messages a day on Etsy. On eBay, I get nothing. That could just be different shopper because Etsy's 86% female. eBay's, I believe, over 80% male. So that could be why I'm not getting any sort of questions. But I've literally on eBay, I think I've sold 75 items. I looked this morning, I've talked to 3 customers. On Etsy in the last week, I've messaged probably 15, have messaged me and I've messaged back. So that's the difference. Another thing too about the difference between the platforms, I find Etsy, I do very, very, very well in ladies jewelry, ladies watches. So like mechanical wind ladies watches, Timex ladies watches. On eBay, I do very, very well with men's watches. I used to be, and even broken watches sell quite well on eBay. Starting out, I was an Etsy seller. I would always stay away from men's watches because on Etsy they linger, they don't do very well. So now I'm liking men's watches a lot more. Another thing I wanted to bring up too was shipping. And keep in mind, we're going over a lot of things and we're just brushing the surface. We're not going into depth. I can sit here for hours talking. We're just going over everything a little bit. If there's one thing you want more in depth, comments. I read and respond to everybody. eBay has figured out shipping. Just to oh, you can see this is extra stuff I get for free. For me to ship on Etsy, most of what I ship, watches, under 200 grams. For me to send this on Etsy, Canada Post tracked, from here to Ontario, is like $22. Ridiculous. On eBay, they have a special deal with Canada Post for shipments under 200 grams. I can send this for like $7.50, $8. So again, eBay. To the US, I think Etsy charges maybe $8.50. I just shipped one today. I think it was like 8 something, like $8.30. eBay charges like $7.50. So again, and even overseas, I shipped something to Australia last week on Etsy. It was $33. A box, 200 grams. On eBay, I think it was like 23. I think I shipped one 2 weeks ago. So eBay is a lot cheaper for shipping. Also, I like Etsy. There's a lot of rules. Has to be for collectibles 20 years or older, or made by you. There's a lot of people that cheat with this, but that's the rules of Etsy. So on watches, there's been quite a few times, I don't know, is this a 20-year-old watch? Is this a 30-year-old watch? So, I bend the rules, and I've been fine doing it. But I like on eBay how something can be brand new, and it doesn't matter. And I find that very relaxing that you can just put whatever you want on eBay, and it moves. So if you've been watching the video, if you're a new reseller, I would recommend eBay. Listings faster, shipping's easier, just click print and it prints. Um, a lot more views on the items. You can list just about anything. Um, Shipping can be a little confusing on eBay, and you do pay a premium. Instead of 9.5%, 10% on Etsy, it's 13.1% on eBay, or 13.25. But in my opinion, that little bit of a difference is well worth it. So I hope you liked the video. Again, I want to do more videos like this, eBay, Etsy, just where we sit back, chill, I answer questions. Um, Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.